to the Powerplay, our social media only segment of Around the Wicket. I'm Neroli Meadows, Aaron Finch and Callum Ferguson alongside me. A wonderful and eventful, shall we say, debut from Sam Konstas, the 19-year-old.
Had it all.
As the rookie
Absolutely.
in the team, they really embraced who he is and almost decided to change the way that they go about it. And even when he was getting his baggy green, I saw Usman Khawaja pushed him in to make his speech, and then they all started laughing like, "Don't worry, mate." But he was willing and ready to go to make that speech if required.
He lacks no confidence, does he? He's prepared to get up there.
Confidence. What was it like when you were a rookie?
Well, I played for Victoria, so that should say it all. It was
quite as a loving and embracing environment.
No, we were all almost, we turned on ourselves first and then look at the opposition. And
Dog eat dog.
Yeah, it was like that for a long time with Victoria, and it was great. So you grow up in that, and that's just what becomes normal to you in that environment. But then when you go to Australia, I mean, I made my ODI debut with two other players, Usman Khawaja, Phil Hughes, and then I made my Test debut with two others, Marnus Labuschagne and Travis Head. So, I mean, it's just all love when somebody makes their debut. And when you've been around for a while and you see other players come into the group, like you just want to make that as special as you can for them and their families, and you go out of your way to almost bring everyone into the group. So it's a great time when somebody does make their debut.
Has it gotten better over the years, do you think, Ferg?
Absolutely. Yeah, I think there's a lot more love around these things than there probably was in your youth. And I think that wherever you went, it was very competitive trying to get into first-class teams or international teams. But certainly, you know, I got both ends of the spectrum. I remember my first day as a rookie at training. Darren Lehman was the first one to come over and say g'day and welcome me and help me settle in. And
You're
then,
about 12 years old then, weren't you?
I was quite young, yeah, probably about that. I hadn't grown a hair on my chin yet, I don't think. But I certainly went out there and in a second 11 game and copped the other end of it when I misfielded one, and I'd been quite loud out there supporting my teammates, and I think it was quite a stern shut up and worry about fielding the ball. But you get both ends of it, and I think things have really changed over the last decade or so.
I think there's so much cricket now as well. So when I first started, no doubt when you first started, there was first-class cricket and there was one-day cricket, and that was it.
Yeah.
So the older players were very protective over their territory within squads and within the playing 11 as well. So if a youngster come in and almost upset the apple cart, then you copped it.
It was interesting watching Sam when he was doing all these selfies and signing the autographs. I did have that moment of, please don't misfield one, because then everyone will come for him.
Oh, yeah, it's a good point, actually. I remember Bradley Hogg misfielding one out at deep square leg when you were captain of the Renegades, I reckon, when he was fielding. He was fielding down at third man, and was signing an autograph when the ball flew down to him and missed it. So
dropped a soda.
I think we all worry about that when we see a young player signing autographs that they're not going to turn around in time. I remember thinking it when I was a captain.
Nothing phases him though.
No.
If he did misfield one, you go, oh well, I'll get the next one. It's okay.
That's it.
And then that's the modern player, the confidence that he showed to walk out and stick to his plan, one, batting, but then to be himself around the team. You heard Steve Smith say the other day, he goes, he's mad. He's just mad, and it's brilliant.
But I also think that's the strength of the Australian cricket team culture at the moment as well. It's so embracing of different characters. It takes a wide, diverse group to be successful and to find all the elements you need to be successful.
Andrew McDonald as coach as well should get a lot of credit for that. And he said
agree.
we knew what we were getting into when it comes to Sam Konstas. Also, Sam and Pat, surely we've got to have Fireman Sam and Postman Pat, because Pat always delivers, and Sammy, as you said, nothing phases him. He's there to put out all the fires and
Start a few.
I think he's starting more than he's putting out.
It's great. I love it.
It's great, isn't it?
It's great while things are going well.
Correct. Does it get any better than that first test? New Year's resolutions, you got one for me?
Think before I speak more often.
Just from this show?
Just from this show, I reckon, a bit earlier. Describing me sitting on the toilet, I think we might just erase that from memory.
None for me, because I've got shocking willpower. What about you?
Yeah, good question.
Bring energy, don't sap it. How about that?
Be a bucket filler. Yeah. That's what my daughter's daycare teachers say. Be a bucket filler, not a bucket dipper.
There you go. We can all learn a thing or two from daycare.
Exactly
I like
right.
that.
Yep.
That's us.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.